I am going to tell you guys what you need and a few tips along the way. What you're going to need is a mirror. Well, I like having a double-sided mirror, one that magnifies real close so I could get those tiny little eyebrow hairs. You are going to need your, why is it not focused? You are going to need your, damn this goddamn light. You're going to need whatever you use to draw in your eyebrows. I use the e.l.f. dark brown pencil, or I use the brow gel by e.l.f. You're going to need a double-sided eyebrow brush. Okay. You're going to need a comb, scissors, and last but not least, tweezers. I am using my mom's tweezers from Tweezerman. They have a light. So, first things first, when you do your eyebrows, you have to acknowledge that you do have to brush your eyebrows like every day, just like you brush your hair. Why? Because the way that you do your eyebrows and the way that you brush your eyebrows, and if you brush your eyebrows every day, can literally make a difference in how your eyebrows grow. So, how I like to do my eyebrows, before I start plucking them out, I shade them in the shape I want them to be in. Therefore, everything that is not drawn in is what needs to be taken out. So, give me a moment while I go and shade in my eyebrows. As you can see, I already drew in my eyebrows. And as you can see, there's a lot of excess hair. So now we're gonna start plucking. But before we start plucking, one thing I do want to do is cut all the long hairs out. So you brush up and you cut off all. I'm gonna zoom in. Well, I don't have zoom in on my front camera, so I'm gonna just move my camera. Let's see. So you guys can see how I brush and cut off all the excess hair. So I brush up, brush at an angle, and I cut. As you can see, it's looking good. And I'm right-handed, so that's the side that I'm gonna hold the scissors with. So right now, what you guys just seen is me measuring my eyebrows. For all of you who don't know how to measure your eyebrows, you literally need to watch this because it will show you how to shape your eyebrow just by knowing how to measure it. That way you guys don't have those eyebrows that are close to being unibrows, and that way you guys don't have those eyebrows that are really far apart. So what you do is you grab either a ruler, you can grab a comb like how I do it, and you measure from the edge of your nose to the front of your eyebrow, just straight up, which is the corner of your eye, straight up, vertical, well, I don't even consider this vertically, but at an angle from the edge of your nose still to the corner or the height of your eyebrow, and at the very end of the corner of your eye. So those are the 3 points to the eyebrows: the front, the middle, and the end. Hopefully this helps a lot of you girls that be wearing those eyebrows a little too close or a little too far apart. So now we're going to start plucking. And one thing I will remind you girls is that you never pluck from the top to the bottom. You pluck from the bottom to the top. That way you know how thick and how thin you want your eyebrows. So here we go. I'm going to turn on the tweezer man, little light, and use this as a little help or a little guide to help me pluck all of these little hairs. Oh, you guys are not gonna be able to see. I'm gonna have to turn off this little light. So I start from the bottom and just start plucking all of those little excess hairs. If a lot of you guys can't take the pain from tweezing your eyebrows, what you can do is get a piece of ice and rub it on your eyelid, well, not your eyelid, but on your eyebrow until you can take the pain to pluck out your eyebrows. I don't like to pluck the eyebrows that are really close to the edge until the very end. Why? Because a lot of the times when we're too focused on just plucking out all the excess hair, when we get to this side, we just start plucking, and we're not able to match the lengths on how long we want our eyebrows. Everybody always asks me, oh, where do you get your eyebrows done? Girl, I do my own eyebrows because I don't trust nobody doing my eyebrows. Last time I went to Eyebrow Palace, and I think it's in Stockton, and they fucked up my eyebrows. And after that, I was like, no. One eyebrow was more up than the other one, and then one of them was longer than the other one. And then at the end, like right here at the end, one of them was shorter than the other one. And I was like, really, girl? I told you make sure they, they match. I tried to show her the guidelines that I just showed you guys, and she was like, I know how to do it. So I was like, okay, let's see you do it. And I was so mad when she said she was done. And then I told her, like, that I didn't really like my eyebrows super thick. That I like them, like, that I like them thin. I don't like them, like, super, like, thick, because as is, like, I have really thick eyebrows. So when I fill them in, they get thicker. So I'm not trying to have really thick eyebrows. I'm trying to have like really fine eyebrows. Like I'm not trying to have them too thin or too thick. I'm trying to have them look like nice. Oh, almost got my skin. Again, one way also that you guys should know is that when you do your eyebrows, don't try to pluck your eyebrows this way. Pluck them in the opposite direction of where the hair is growing, because it won't hurt as much. Plus, they'll come off faster. As you can see, they're already starting to look pretty. Pretty eyebrows. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You can see the difference with this one and with this one. So, yeah. Oh, excuse me, girls. I had to turn off my AC because, you know, that bill gets too expensive. So, yeah. And when you come to shaping your eyebrows, once you already took off all the excess hair, you want to pick one by one, because if you start plucking a whole bunch of them at a time, you will end up with some messed up eyebrows. You will end up with some gaps, and I know that ain't none of us trying to end up with gaps. So pluck slow when you start shaping the eyebrow. Let's see. Oh, you guys can't see it. I'll probably, after I'm done with this video, I'll probably use the light to pluck out all the tiny little hairs. Use the tip of my comb there. Right there. Alright. So, hopefully I don't mess it up, but if I do, then I will, because their hairs and they'll grow back. But yes, so ladies, I want to hear from you. How do you guys do your eyebrows? What tweezers do you guys think are the best tweezers? What is your method of getting rid of your eyebrow hairs, or how to get off, like how you just basically do your eyebrow? Like, how the heck do you get your eyebrows done? How do you get them looking on fleek? I want to know, and I want to see everybody's opinion and comment. Oh God, my back hurts. And as you go, you also want to be brushing your eyebrows, so that way you can get that good arch. And if you live in the 209 and you would want me to go to your house and do your eyebrows, just hit me up in my DMs and we could talk about it. I'm going to be posting down in the description box my Snapchat, so that way that could be a good way you guys can get a hold of me. As you see, I am starting to do the top, and I'm not going to go really deep into the top. I'm just going to pluck out some of the extra hairs that I have. So here we go. Oh God, I keep sweating. So let me do the other one real quick and I will show you guys the ending results. Here you go, girls. This is the final look.